Welcome back. In this lesson, we are discussing how the sports books make money off us bettors. Understanding exactly how they make money can help us kind of avoid certain spots where they have big advantages over us. Now, for sports books or bookies, it's all about the two H's, handle and hold. Handle is the amount of money they accept on all bets, and hold is what they keep after all bets are settled. Now, the formula to calculate a sportsbook's hold percentage is just profit divided by the total amount received. Sportsbooks have a built-in hold percentage, and they make money via the hold. And a sportsbook is just like any other business. What they're doing is buying teams or bets at one price and selling them at a higher price. And the hold percentage is a difference between what they'll buy a bet for and what they'll sell it for. So, if you could buy something for $42 and sell it for $46, you'd make money. So that's exactly what the sportsbooks are doing. And let's go through an example to kind of show you what I mean, and we can figure out the hold percentage from there. Let's take a look at the Frisco Bowl. It shows the spread, the money lines, the over-under, and the team totals. These are the different markets the sportsbook is dealing or offering, and each market will have a different hold percentage. Now, for this example, let's focus on the money line market. We can see Miami of Ohio is listed as minus 150 favorites, and North Texas is plus 130. We want to look at these prices and convert them into their implied odds or their break-even percentages. We'll need to do this in order to calculate the hold percentage, but converting money lines into the implied odds is just a good habit to get into anyway. If you watched the break-even percentage video, you'll know how to convert the money lines into break-even percentages, or you can just use the odds converter we have in the betting tools section, which is what I do. Nobody's got time to calculate out these percentages and formulas. So, but if we have Miami of Ohio minus 150, that gives them a 60% break-even percentage. And North Texas plus 130, that has a 43.5 break-even percentage. So let's say you bet $100 on North Texas at plus 130, $100 to win 130. From the sportsbook's perspective, they now have Miami of Ohio at minus 130. In other words, the sportsbook just bet 130 to win 100 on Miami of Ohio. And so the break-even percentage there, minus 130, is 56%. So the sportsbooks buy Miami of Ohio at 56%, but they sell them at 60%. And now if they can manage to buy and sell exactly the same amount of this market, they'll simply just pocket the difference with zero risk. Now, of course, the sportsbooks almost never have the same amount of money on each side, so they will always have some risk at play. But the hold percentage of each market is the percentage of all the bets a sportsbook would win if they had a zero risk in the market. So let's figure out the hold percentage of this money line market using this Miami of Ohio and North Texas matchup. So say someone bet 150 to win 100 on Miami of Ohio to win, and someone else bet $108.69 to win $141.30 on North Texas. And stay with me, I picked these exact numbers for a reason. So the total amount bet on the game is going to be 150 plus $108.69. So that's $258.69 total bet on the game that the book accepted. Now, if Miami of Ohio wins, the sportsbook pays out the $100, but they collect the $108.69 from the losing North Texas bet for an $8.69 profit. Now, if North Texas wins, the sportsbook pays out the $141.30, but collects the $150 from the Miami of Ohio loss. They profit $8.70. They have a risk-free position here, winning $8.70 no matter what. No matter who wins the game, I should say, and their handle or their total amount of wagers is $258.69. If we look back on the hold percentage formula, it's profit divided by total amount received, which would be $8.70 divided by $258.69, which is roughly 3.4%. So 3.4% is their hold percentage on that market, which is pretty good for us bettors, especially when you kind of compare it to the standard market of minus 110 on both sides. No matter which side wins, they'd pay out 100 to the winner, and they'd collect 110 from the loser for a net of $10 profit on $220 of total bets. This is the hold on the standard market, which would be 4.5%, which is what we want to bet into markets. We want to bet into markets with lower hold percentages, but 4.5% is basically the standard. And really, a hold percentage is just another way to describe the house edge. And just to give you an idea of some other common bet options and the house edge on those, a two-team parlay has a house edge of roughly 10%, which should be no surprise there. Sportsbooks love parlays. They make a killing on them. We already know a straight bet laying minus 110 juice or a standard bet has a house edge of 4.5%. Multi-deck blackjack at a casino, house edge between 1 and 2%, which is pretty low. Slot machines, they have a house edge between 9 and 11%. So knowing the house edge is important because we want to know what we're up against, and the whole percentage, isn't the same for all markets at all sports books. So when placing different bets, always be aware of the whole percentage in that market. And that is going to do it for this one. Until next time, good luck with all your bets.